Academy live stream. Um, Strangely enough, the last few days we just have a lot of new students on the Whites Academy. I just want you guys to know that I am available. All right. Any questions, any difficulties you have with the test or something don't understand, or whatever it is with the lessons, you can always ask me. If you have any problems with getting oriented at the courses or where I should start, any questions that you might have, I am available even during the holidays. You can always reach me. Every one of the students has my phone number, emails, so get in touch and I will be maybe not immediately, of course, but I will be able to help you. All right, just don't call me, please. Send me a message if you're going to use the phone. Just send me a message. I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. All right, I'm really happy that even during the holidays, during the really the busiest period in the year for us, there are so many people that wants to learn and wants to improve their skills and knowledge. That's amazing. I'm looking forward to work with you guys, and hopefully we can get you through the training, get your certifications, and then of course help you out with jobs and everything else that we can possibly help. All right. Other than that, it's yeah, it's a holiday season. It's packed everywhere, especially here in the mountain. There is no snow, but of course the ski trucks are ready, fake snow, whatever, uh, packed with people, a lot of people. My wife came back home last night around 4 o'clock in the morning. She's working on the bar, so it's normal. People come, they drink, they party. So it's really tough, but like I always say, this is the time to work hard, make good money, and try to enjoy yourself as much as you can together with your guests, because those guests are there to enjoy themselves. Everybody is here right now to have fun, to play, to whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Drinking Starbucks cafe latte for for a change today. I have my espresso also though, but got me a latte. Get some vibes, get some sugar in my blood. All right. Um, I'm very excited about how everything turns in my life. I hope, guys, you get excited about your own life. I changed completely my daily routines, my work habits, and everything like that. For example, this morning I woke up, 6 o'clock. I did um, 1 hour 15 minutes workout. Then I was able to meditate a little bit, sit down on the computer, write my plan for today. What's up, Jimmy? Nice to see you, man. So it's amazing. I All my life I have never been a morning person. Even when I was in the army, for me it was so hard to get up, man. I mean, I had so many problems with the major and the captains and everybody, because I just didn't want to get up. It was impossible for me to get up early in the morning. And in the army, you gotta wake up early in the morning, and you gotta be just t-shirt and shorts, and outside is like -20, and we go for those long runs and everything, and it's like, are you kidding me, man? Not a chance, not a chance. I would do anything to skip the breakfast, to skip the morning sport and everything like that when I was in the army. And now when I'm 52 years old, I want to wake up early in the morning and do my fitness early in the morning. It's just mentality, man. It's just crazy, and it feels great. It feels great. I never thought I could feel so pumped up, so full with energy early in the morning doing fitness. It's crazy. But it helps me a lot, and I really hope, guys, that you find your own way. Of course, when you're working so hard and you're working so many hours and so on, so it's not possible to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning do fitness. All right, I completely understand that. Now, I don't work. I need to to waste some energy. I need to do some fitness. Although I'm getting, if I'm not doing fitness, I will get fat. But you can find your routine. For example, when I was working, uh, it depends. When I was working in the United States, and I go to work at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I know I'm gonna work like 5 hours, 5.5 hours, something like that. I go to the fitness in the afternoon. All right. I still didn't wanted to wake up because we were partying so much, and I wake up at let's say 12 o'clock. I go, I drink coffee, I chill for like 2 hours, and 2 o'clock in the afternoon I go to the fitness. I do my fitness, and then I jump in the swimming pool, and then I go back to drink coffee, and then I go and get ready for work. This was usually my routine. Um, so but I had a routine, and every single day I will do my fitness, drink my coffee, and of course, if I find somebody to play golf, I go play golf, or if I find somebody to play tennis, I go play tennis. Um, when I moved here to Austria, and they here in Austria they ask you to start early, although the dinner starts at 6:30. They will ask us to start work at 4 o'clock. All right. So you go 4 o'clock, you start preparing stuff. I don't know what you prepare. You don't prepare nothing because the restaurant, we leave the restaurant prepared or not. No, we leave prepared for breakfast in the evening. Yeah, they don't prepare nothing for us. So we gotta prepare the restaurant. Okay, so that's why we go 4 o'clock. But what I was doing is every single day, I gotta start at 4. So I am at 3 o'clock, I hit the fitness and I do a really intensive like 45-50 minutes workout, then just quickly jump in the shower. And the fitness is, I go to the fitness in the hotel, so we are allowed to go to the fitness in the hotel. We do fitness with our guests over there, but we are allowed, so we do this. And then just you jump in the shower for 5 minutes, take a shower, dress up, and you are upstairs in the restaurant in 1 minute. So that was my daily routine. I never missed the fitness. I go, I took the fitness, I do the fitness, I took the shower, and I'm 4 o'clock in the restaurant, started setting up. And it's beautiful because the first 2.5 hours you actually don't have no stress. You're just setting up the restaurant, making everything blah blah blah. You preparing your stations and things like that. And it's a nice and easy flow. No stress, no nothing. So after the workout, you just feel relaxed, and it was great. So yeah, I mean, what I mean is like, it's great to have a routine. It's great to have every day, the time of the day you're gonna work out, the time of the day you're gonna read something, the time of the day you're gonna sit down and learn something. And then of course, work, you gotta go to work as well, and so on, so on, so. But this morning routine has been very helpful to me, and I am looking forward to just keep doing this thing, and let's see where it's gonna take me. Other than that, I see nobody saying anything, and I been working last lately for yeah. What I'm excited to, maybe I should make a major announcement. But anyway, so right now the Waiters Academy has this, busser training course, the wine course, the beverage course, the waiter training course, and what else? A coffee and tea course, all right? And then, of course, the leadership class. So we are going to extend that. We are going to create a barkeeper course, sommelier course, and a restaurant manager course. So after we create those 3 courses, I believe that we are going to have complete training program for the F&B. Any restaurant, any hotel will be able to send their people to train with us, work with us, learn with us from us, and just be complete, um, top of the world waiters, barkeepers, whatever, sommeliers, and so on. So, but I think that's gonna be great because it's gonna be one stop. You come, you get on the course, and you get on the Waiters Academy and you can learn anything. And you just can follow your career. If you're a new waiter, yes, of course, you're going to take the bustle course. But then once you get the bustle course and you get the job, then you start working on the waiter course, waiter training course. Get the waiter training course, get the certificates, get improving with the wine course, with the beverage course, with the coffee course. And once you get this, I want to learn more about wine. I want to become a sommelier. All right, that's great. Start the sommelier course, and then you get the barkeeper course. A lot of waiters, they normal progression. You start as a waiter because it's the easiest thing, and then you say, oh, I want to work on the bar. No, the barkeeper is fancy and this and this and that, but you have to learn a lot more to become a barkeeper. So you start learning about that and you go to a barkeeper job, and then of course the normal progression is to get a manager job. So that's what's going to be. This is what's coming to the Waiters Academy. I'm really excited about this, and I hope for many, many years ahead to just keep providing this training to thousands and hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. Yasu Vasily Korakos, Tikanes Sekala, you have done a great job, 100%. Thank you, Efkaristopole. So, yeah, that's what that's what I'm working right now. I am working on. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be easy. Creating one course is a hell of a work. A lot of hours of work, a lot of hours of research, and whatever you can. It's crazy, but to create a sommelier course or to create a barkeeper course, man, that's gonna take a lot of hustle, a lot of work, a lot of research. So it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be like, oh, next month we're gonna have the sommelier course, or next month we're gonna have the barkeeper course. Nah. But my goal is, the other day I sat down and I set my goals for 2023. And the goals is all those three courses, the sommelier course, the barkeeper course, and the restaurant manager course, to be on the site by the end of 2023. This is the goal, and I'm already working on it. I'm already working on the sommelier course, and like I said, it's a lot of work. It takes time, but I'm going to make it happen. And I hope you guys take advantage of that, because there's nothing better than getting the skills and the knowledge you need to improve your position in the world. Just improve your life, because nothing else improve your life better and faster than gaining knowledge and skills. Nothing else. My God. Sorry. My God. I'm gonna kill myself in front of the camera here. Wow. I don't know how funny is this, but now I'm choking on coffee. And I'm just gonna tell you a funny, not funny, but scary story probably. Yeah, man, I gotta take it easy. Yesterday we went to the swimming pool with my son. And just for 1 minute, we were swimming in the swimming pool. I took him out and I put him on the side of the swimming pool. I give him a lot of freedom. He's just 2 years and 7 months old, but I let this guy do a lot of things on his own, because I want him to learn to be independent. So I take him out of the pool. I put him on the side. And there is a friend of mine inside the pool. He's just enjoying, chilling in the pool, not swimming or anything. He's just chilling. And it's like just 3 meters away from Ned. My son's name is Ned. And I turn around and I go to the beds, to the chairs, to take the phone. And I take the phone, I turn around, and I see my friend still in the swimming pool, just chilling, and Ned is nowhere to be seen. It's like 10 meters away. I run and I see the kid inside the water, underwater, just like I scream to the top of my lungs to my friend to pick it up because he doesn't see where he is. And it's just 1 meter away from him. And he pulls him. Man, that was the scariest thing in my freaking life. I thought the kid's gonna die. But my friend pulls him out, and I jump in the water, of course, the same moment, and I grab him, and he was like, he started crying, of course. But I mean, if he cries, that means that he has not swallowed so much water or anything. And he started crying and pointing to my friend that he didn't grab him. He jumped in the water thinking that Plumman will grab him, will catch him just like I do, because I teach him to jump in the water and I catch him. And Plumman just didn't pay attention. The kid jumped in the water. Plumman just was turning around. He didn't even see him. The moment he turns back around, Ned is not nowhere, and the freaking kid is underwater. But anyway, there was no damage done, but that was scary. That was scary. And now I choke and I remember about this story about yesterday, and I'm telling you, I don't know if I had to tell something stupid. I screamed so much. Everybody in the swimming pool was looking like that, and everybody saw, picking up the kid out of the water, and like, what the hell, man? This father is gonna let his little boy drown in the freaking swimming pool. It was terrible. It was terrible. Anyway, guys, man, if you don't say nothing, I'm just gonna close the live stream because I'm having a really hard time right now talking. But if you have any questions or you want to say something, you want to share some information. Yesterday, for example, I gotta tell you guys something very exciting. I'm gonna have to make a post or something, but I just never had time to do this. Yesterday, I'm listening to a lady. And I didn't know her. I never seen this woman before, but I'm watching those videos, self-improvement videos or whatever you call them. But they are on this Lewis Howes show that I already talked to you many times about. So this woman gives this interview, and she's talking blah 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 blah. She's talking a lot, and I listen to this because I like Lewis Howes interviews. And it turns out she's a multi-billionaire. And suddenly he was like, so but your beginning was so and so, and she was like, yes, of course, my beginning was terrible. I know. I grew up in a family of 10 brothers and sisters. We were poor and so and so. And he was like, so how did you learn to become who you become? And she was like, Luis, I learned more from my waitress job than from anything else in the world. I never went to school. My grades are always terrible. I don't know how much is 2 and 3 and blah, blah, blah. But I was working as a waitress, and I learned those skills to communicate with people. And when the opportunity presented itself, some of her clients told her that she is really good at talking to people and selling stuff because she was the top seller in her restaurant and so and so. And he told her, do you want to become my partner, and we're gonna create a real estate company, and we're gonna start selling houses. Instead of being a waitress, you're wasting, you can become a really top seller selling houses. And she was like, hell yeah, of course I want that. So he gives her $1,000 to set up the company and open an office. And this is like 30 years ago or something like that. She is 23 years old at this time. She is 23 years old waitress, and she opens the company and starts selling. She set up and start trying to sell a real estate. And that's in New York. And the story is amazing, but this woman tells Lewis Howes that she learned more skills, human skills, from her waitress job than from anything else she has ever done in the world. and just like it just like I'm listening, I was like, what? And this is the richest waitress in the world. She is a billionaire. All right, a billionaire. I'm gonna share the video. I'm gonna find the video again, and I'm gonna share it, and I'm gonna post it on the social media so you can guys watch it to get inspired. Because this is exactly what happens. So I know so many people, me included. Like I'm a waiter, all right, and to get somebody call me and tells me, hey, you want to run my hotel, my 5-star hotel, it means that those people appreciate who you are, appreciate your knowledge, appreciate your service, appreciate your skills. And that's how you get the good stuff. But you gotta be good. You gotta have the skills, you have the knowledge, and you gotta work, and of course the proper attitude. And you have to hustle. You gotta hustle. This guy chose this girl because she was a hustler. She was selling stuff. She was selling stuff in the restaurant. He was like, you can sell real estate and make way much more money. And like, yeah, of course, let's do it. All right. And she, from this little girl, 23 years old waitress with $1,000, she turns those $1,000 into more than $1 billion company. It's freaking amazing, man. But she's a hustler. She is a no-nonsense girl. She is a hustler, and I love it. It was great to see that, and I will share that with you guys too. Let me see what's up. PM graphic design. Wow. When I was a waiter, I accidentally dropped a dirty butter knife behind a sitting customer's call. It went in his shirt. Wow. Wow, man, that's kind of terrible. All right, that's some of the nightmares that we go through in our job. I have told this story many times already, I think, on the live streams, but comes this sheikh from Kuwait, and I'm working in this restaurant in Cyprus, and the family, the owner the restaurant, they work with me. She's in the kitchen. The guy helps me in the restaurant, the bar. He makes sure everything's fine, and of course, this sheikh comes, and he's their personal friend and the most important guest ever. All right, because he comes with the whole family and he stays there for many days and he enjoys himself, and very, very important guest. So everybody's freaking out and they're preparing all those special dishes and blah blah blah. And to make a long story short, they set me out of the kitchen with two big platters of cooked food. It's like, I don't know how to explain, but it's manja, brother. It's cooked food. It's not like meat or things. Although meat or something, whatever. Everything's gonna be terrible. But this is cooked food, like eggs with some peppers, with some sauce and so on so. So two platters, and I put them on the big tray, and I carry them like that. I go to the table, and I see that there is no place on the table. All right, and I'm trying to make a place so I can take. I put those platters on the table so they can help themselves. All right, and my stupid boss is just like, hurry up, what you doing? And he comes, and I'm on top of the shake. All right, so I'm making room in front of him so I can put one of the platter in front of him, and my hand is actually the tray is on top of his head and everything. So comes my stupid boss, hurry up, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And he grabs one of the platters from the tray. And of course, I lose the balance and the tray just flips. And this thing with the eggs and the pepper and the tomato sauce hit the sheikh on the head, drop all over his white, whatever you call it, I don't know, and falls in his laps. And I just lost it. I was a young kid. I was 22 years old. I was my first, not the first job, but like the second job ever in the freaking business. This stupid idiot start grabbing the clothes of the sheikh and start with some towel and like, and I just like I turn around. I left the restaurant. I went to the kitchen. I told to his wife, go check it out what's going on because he made a huge mess, and I'm not going out to do anything. I don't serve those people no more. This is embarrassing. I was like, I was ready to kill somebody. Like this was so embarrassing, man. This shake, and we just drop a freaking, not the plate, a whole platter of juicy eggs with peppers and cheese and whatever on his head. That was crazy. So yeah, this it happens. Everybody, every waiter has a story like that. There are no avoiding those kind of mistakes. Knife is dangerous. I hope you didn't cut the person, but yeah, it's dangerous. Jimmy asked, "What's her name?" But I'm not sure. I was just scrolling. I saw Liz House video and I turned it on, and I will share the video later on. Achilles Nautial. I work with hotels in F&B operations. My long-term goal is to become a general manager. Nice. You will become a general manager, my friend. Fine dining and all-day dining I am covering. But is it essential to cover banquets to be a strong F&B manager? Definitely, definitely. So you gotta learn banquet operations because banquets are one of the most profitable business, source of revenue in the F&B operations, and it's terrible when you have a banquet manager or F&B director who doesn't know how to run banquets. This is a disaster. There is nothing more embarrassing. There is nothing more annoying from a manager, banquet manager, or F&B manager who doesn't know how to run F&B banquet operations. So definitely, if I'm you, I would spend 6 months working with banquets, running banquets myself, setting up banquets, writing the banquet sheet. It's so important when you have a banquet and you have a counterpart, the company that will run will pay for the banquet, and you have a counterpart. You got to work with those people. I want this and this and this and this and this. I want this so made, and I want so and so and so many people, and this is so many details that you have to really be on top of it to understand everything. And then you create a banquet sheet. So on this banquet sheet, minute by minute, chair by chair, point by point, angle by angle, everything has to be explained. So when you get the crew that will run the banquet, you give them the sheet, and they should never have problem creating and setting up everything and then run everything through just by watching this banquet sheet. It's so important. If you are not able to do this, if you don't know how to run these kind of things, it's gonna be like, hey, where should I put a chair? Hey, where should I put the main guest? Hey, what time we start this and this and this and this and this? It's gonna be a complete mess. I've been in these operations. I know how terrible it is when the banquet manager doesn't know what to do, when the F&B manager has no clue how to take a banquet, make all the arrangements, and then translate everything to the crew. Hey, oh, why did you do this like that? Well, motherfucker, you said to set up no, we don't want this like that. We want this now. Okay, make everything again. It's terrible. So yeah, if you want to be a top F&B manager, and then of course from F&B manager, the natural step is to become a hotel director. You should be knowledgeable and skillful in all departments in F&B. So definitely spend some time on banquet side too. PM Graphics. Which country do you think is the best for a career in hospitality? I have lived in Australia, and hospitality is always seen as a stopover or temporary job to another career. Absolutely, not just in Australia, it's everywhere. Kids don't want to come to the hospitality. Only kids that have no, that haven't made it in some other school or other job or business, they come to the hospitality because it's a like exactly stopover. I gotta do something, gotta make some money. Oh, working as a waiter is the easiest way. I go and work as a waiter. So this is normal. This is normal. People don't appreciate working long hours, running a lot of stress, a lot of um, um, terrible experience, personal on a personal level with coworkers, with managers, with guests. People don't want to stay in this business, but once you get into the business, you understand that there is bad side and there's a beautiful side of it. You just gotta become, really efficient. What is the best country? I mean, listen, I never been to Australia to work, so I don't know what exactly it is. But Australia is a lot of like Canada and a lot of like United States. And for me, the best is United States. It's definitely the States because the best thing about the United States is, first of all, you can progress really quickly. You can progress really quickly. If you're good at what you're doing, you can make a progress. You can start making really good money as a waiter. And then, of course, once you make really good money as a waiter and you want to make a career, you they give you a chance because they see how good you are. If you are good, all right. If you want to make a career, you have this desire, you have this passion about it. You give a great service. You treat your coworkers, you treat your management, you treat your guests properly. Those people see that they want to promote you, they want to keep you in the company, they want to grow with you. So they give you a chance to grow, and in no time you can grow to a position that you're making really really good money. And when I say no time, it depends on the company. But let's say if you are working in a restaurant, just a normal small family restaurant, you can become a manager in 2 years. In 2 years you can be a manager, restaurant manager, and so on. If you work in a big company in Vegas, all right, to get to the F&B director spot in a Wynn Resort, do you understand? That's gonna take you years, all right? But you start making money way before you get to hotel director, F&B director spot in Wynn Resort or the Venetian or whatever, Bellagio or whatever. But once become executive, like you're running the F&B operations in this, you're making millions of dollars, millions of dollars. So, but even as a waiter in these operations, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. So you're already on the top of the world. You're already living a beautiful life. And it's up to you to keep learning. You got to have the education. Make sure you got an education. You got to keep learning. You got to keep improving. You gotta learn the skills. You got to learn, have the knowledge. And of course, you got to show the leadership skills. You got to be a leader, just natural leader on your position that you have right now. And then they give you a chance to grow and grow and grow. And if they, for some reason, they skip you, you go there and say, hey, listen, man, I want to grow. I want the next opening for whatever supervising position, manager position, whatever position is, the next level of whatever you are working right now. I want it to be me, all right? Watch me, what I'm doing the next 6 months. So you know that I am good and I can do the job and I want the promotion. I want the promotion, nobody else. I want it, and I'll show you. Just watch me, all right? And that's how you get it. Listen, Switzerland is also a great country. But the Switzerland, the thing is that they're working on this European system. You get a monthly salary and you gotta spend unlimited amount of hours at the job. All right. And America is not like that. All right. United States, this is not like that. You got your hours, you got your days. There is nothing like, oh, you're working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Managers here in Austria and Switzerland, if you're a manager, you sign unlimited contract. That means that you have to be on the job no matter what. As long as the job needs to be done, you gotta be here. You gotta make sure that it's done. And if somebody calls sick, your waiter calls sick, I don't care, man. You get the position. You get to you do his job. As long as you are a manager, you're responsible for the operation. And if you have to stay 16 hours a day, you're gonna stay 16 hours a day. Most managers in Austria and Switzerland and Germany, they spend 16 hours a day on the job. Hey, you want a day off? Mm-mm. Right now, for example, in my wife's hotel, so she is the leading barkeeper. She gets one day off because it's busy season. They cannot afford to give them 2 days off. Managers, assistant managers, nobody gets days off. The next 3 weeks, everybody works. Every one of the managers works without days off, and they spend at least 12, 13 hours a day in the hotel, making sure everything runs nice and smoothly. Yeah, because a room right now is a $2,000. A room, single room. Apartments run to $15,000 a night. Very expensive, very rich people, very influential people. The hotel is full with stars and businessmen and whatever you there. So everything gotta be really nice and smooth because this is the time when the hotels make money, and we want to make sure that those people are treated properly so then next year they come back. And that's what's happening here. They come with the big families, a whole family like 25 people. And for example, right now in the hotel, it's one of the richest persons in Europe is in the hotel, and he comes with his family. For the last 10 years he comes every Christmas with the whole family, and he spends like $250,000, $250,000 for this 1 week or 10 days that he's gonna be in the hotel. All right, and you gotta take care of those people because this is money. This is money. So yeah, but like I said, you asked me the question, where's the best, and I say always United States, top. Dubai, another place. Dubai. If you think that you are good, you can make a career, if you're smart, if you're skillful, if you're ready to work hard, if you're ready to learn, Dubai, once you get to the manager position in Dubai, life changes for you. Those people, they take care of you. You get money, you get bonuses, you get free car, you get free telephone, you get free rent, a beautiful apartment right there on the beach. You get free entertainment. Like if you're a manager in Dubai, you get those free dinners. So you can go to the Atlantis at the Palm in Dubai and have a dinner like twice a week or something like that, and the company takes care of the bill. Do you understand what it is? I mean, nobody else is doing things like that. They really take care of their management staff, especially if they like you, if they appreciate your job, you are taken care of. So Dubai is another place that you can really make a career and make a lot of money and really enjoy life. So Mr. Akhilesh, understood, sir. I will give a year to banquets for sure. Thank you. Yeah, and choose the I don't know about if I'll give a year. If you get 6 months, but you choose those 6 months where the banquet season is like we do a lot of weddings, we do a lot of business meetings and stuff like that, which is intensive training. You go 6 months, kill yourself, because it's not easy to be in the banquet, but you learn. That's your point is to learn. Your point is to get this experience so you can put it in your resume and you can really know for yourself that you can do the job. Zoki, any strategies, tips? How do you deal with busy station? Particularly, all your guests will come in same time. Boom! How you take the orders? So I have videos about that, but really quickly, I treat them like a party. Let's say you're busy, guests come at the same time, 4 tables, 5 tables at the same time. Bam, 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 bam. What you do is you start treating those 5 tables or 4 tables as a party. And I take the menus, I go from table to table to table to table, greet the guests, give the menus to every table. We explaining the specials of the day. 5 tables. Then I go, if I can take the drink order at the same time, that would be great. If not, I go and take the drink order from every table again. Then once you serve the drinks, you read the tables. and you see, not every table is the same. Some people want to take their time. Some people want to be really fast. So you read the tables and you see, okay, those people, they're talking, they're enjoying themselves. I will let them go now. I will go and take this table because they look anxious. Say, can I do this? Can I do this? So you go there, you start doing the things. But the thing is to bunch everything together. You bunch all the tables together and you treat them like a big party together, and you do at the same time everything at the same time. So now, for example, in the kitchen, it's really hard. If you put 5 orders at the same time, that's going to be hard. So I go, let's say there are 5 tables, all right? So what you do is you start from the one table, take the order, don't put it in. You go to the second table, take the order, don't put it in. Go to the third table, take the order. So now you have 3 tables. You go to the computer, you have to be good, of course. The other 2, they have to wait a little bit. So you're gonna spend 5 minutes on the computer putting the orders. Then you go back to the tables. Do not skip. All right. Somebody says, "Hey, from those 3 tables that you already took in that order, can I order something?" Yes, sir. Just give me 1 second. I will have to take care of those 2 tables, and I'll be right back with you. All right. Or what do you like, sir? This. Okay. You write down. I will first take care of these tables, and I will be back with you. This is a banquet. I have a video about that. I have a tutorial on the Waitress Academy on the blog page. What is it? What is it called? How to run big parties or something like that. But anyway, it's explained everything. And that's how you treat your station. Now, you have to mentally be prepared that you're going to be behind. You got to be prepared. Do not stress. I don't care who that is, me or anybody else. You are going to be behind. The guests will be a little bit nervous. Somebody's going to be mad. Somebody's going to start mumbling and blah, blah, blah. Apologize. Explain the situation. Guys, I have 5 tables at the same time, so I got to take care of everybody else, just at the same time. And that's how it's going to be. There is nothing else I can do about it. Now, if you can call a friend, usually what I do is like, hey, manager, come here. Give the menus to those tables, Just bring the menus to the tables and explain the specials. So you save yourself, let's say, 2 minutes. But that's big help. While you are, for example, writing the orders, drink orders, and explaining the menus and the specials of the day to the first 3 tables, the manager can take care of this exact task for the last 2 tables. All right? And then you switch. You don't go always from this table. You have 5 tables. So you start from first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. But then you don't go and do the same thing first, second. So you switch. Then you start from the last table that you did the drink order, for example, and you take the orders, the food order from the last table. So they don't see, oh, you always go first to this table and we are always the last. No, you switch them. But you do everything together. That's the biggest thing. And mentally have to be prepared that you're going to be behind. It's going to take, let's say, 15-20 minutes to catch up. But once you take the orders and you catch up with this, everything's going to go back to normal. You're going to be fine. Everybody's going to have the drinks on the table. Everybody's going to have their appetizers. And then everything runs nice and easy from there on. So, yeah, that's it. First of all, you bunch all the tables together. Second of all, you got to be prepared. It's going to be stressful and you're going to be behind. Explain everything, stay calm, just keep doing the stuff, and everything's going to be all right. Give yourself 15 minutes, you're going to catch up. PM graphic designs. I'm now in HR, but I have spent a lot of time in retail and hospitality. How do you think the workplace can be improved to reduce turnover and change the negative stigma against hospitality work? Listen, man, it's very simple, but it's not easy. It's very simple, but not easy. First of all, you have to change the attitudes of your management. That's the first thing you need to change. You gotta have managers on the job that understand what it means to be a great leader and to treat people equally with respect. That's the first thing you gotta do. You have to know who runs your operations. If you have managers that ignorant, have no knowledge, have no skills, attitude, hey, I'm the boss. Whatever I say, this is gonna be, or screaming, or yelling, or Me personally, I kick these people out immediately. Ain't no screaming, ain't no yelling, ain't no I'm the boss. All right, people have to be treated. I have this leadership class on the Waitress Academy, and that's exactly what I teach there. And that's it. You change the environment by changing the attitude and the skill level of your management, and then you make sure that you give the knowledge and the skills to your employees. But then, of course, you have the right to insist that they are doing great job, because so many times people hire, hey, do you know, like, let's say you are a five-star hotel, leading hotels of the world member, LQA member, all right? So what's happening on the interview? You're hiring a new waiter, and the HR asks, so have you ever worked in the leading hotels of the world? Oh, yes, I work. Where did you work? Well, let's say Intercontinental Davos, like me. I work in the Intercontinental in Davos in Switzerland. Oh, really? Oh, big name, big Switzerland, Davos, great stuff. The World Economics Forum and stuff. Oh, that's great. Because we are a member of LQA and member of leading hotels in the world, we want people that have this knowledge. All right. But guess what? The guy has no freaking knowledge what is LQA and leading hotels in the world. Yes, Intercontinental in Davos is a member of those two categories, but they don't teach nothing about it. Or even if they give you some information about it, nobody check on you. Did you learn? Do you know now what is LQA? Do you know the steps? Do you know what it takes to work in this and this and this and this? Plus, once they give you some kind of information, not that nobody cares about it, the management does not require that you follow the steps, because they are understaffed and you just cannot follow the steps when you are understaffed. So you hire somebody that already have worked for LQA member or leading hotels the world member, and because you're thinking, okay, this guy he knows what he's talking about, but he has no idea, because the system in the Intercontinental Davos was like, when we get the agents, because you get check on once in a while, all right? But when the agents come when it's the beginning of the season, when there is not so much going on, and the hotel knows when the agents come. So when the agents come and they tell, hey, listen, the agent is here, he's gonna sit on this table, we're gonna give it to you because blah 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 blah, you gotta follow the steps now, make sure you give this, make sure you give that, and he stays on top of this and he helps you with that, and everything is fine, and the agent go home and, oh, beautiful, so amazing hotel. And when the shit hit the fan during the peak season, nobody follows no steps, nobody follows no timing, nobody follows no requirements and nothing. So yeah, this is how it is. But you change the culture. You make sure your people feel appreciated, you train them well, and then you insist that they are doing the great job they want, and you give them challenges. People not just only want to make money, they want to see that they learn on the job and they have a chance to grow. Simple, not easy, but simple stuff. Not many companies do that. Not many companies do that, because 90% of the companies are concentrated on shrinking the expenses and growing the profit for the bosses. And when you do that, you just cannot afford to have the proper staff, to have the proper training, to hire the proper, the knowledgeable, skillful managers. You just cannot do that. But few companies do it, like Steve Wynn in Las Vegas, Wynn Resorts, top of the world, like Tony Robbins with his, Tony Robbins has 80 different businesses, but he also has hotels. And if you are dig a little bit deeper, what Tony Robbins is doing you know, how he runs his hotels, you'll be amazed, and what those people do for him. So that's how you do everything. Um, but everything starts from the top, you know. Who's your F&B manager? Who is your assistant F&B manager? Who are the restaurant managers in your hotel? All right, and what are they capable of? Do they have the knowledge? Do they have the proper attitude? Do they have the skills? All right, um, and that's what it is. And if they don't have, you don't need to change them, but you need to train them, train the management, and then make sure that the management train the staff properly. And then you can say, hey, I gave you the training. Why don't you perform the way this training was done? You know, no screaming, no yelling, not just the stick. You have to have the carrot and the stick. You know, that's what it is, man. All right, guys. 1 hour now. When the freaking hour passed, man, it's unbelievable. But good. Great discussion, great questions today from PM Graphic Design and from Zoki and from Akhilesh. Jimmy stopped by also, so I appreciate that, Jimmy. Thank you, guys. And Vasilis. Appreciate your stopping by. Appreciate your input today. I'm looking forward to talk to you more. Like I said, there are a lot of new students last 2 days on the Weights Academy. I have not sent you the emails yet, but you guys, you should know you can get in touch with me for any questions, for any problems, for any difficulties that you have on the training. I will be there to help you and get you through the hard times, because yeah, you might find some lessons and some tests a little bit harder than others. All right, good, guys. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, work hard, make good money, enjoy life. Happy New Year's for everybody that I'm not gonna see for the next until January 1st, but in general, the next few days, if everything is fine, the live stream will be 11 o'clock Central European time. So join me if you want to have a chat. All right, guys. Peace. Take care.